Nestled amidst mystical mountains and surrounded by the vast silence of golden deserts, an opulent palace stands shrouded in legend. Its gates, adorned with moonstone and intricate carvings, remain locked for eternity, except on nights when the full moon graces the sky. On such nights, the palace comes alive, its luminous glow casting an otherworldly aura over the barren sands. One fateful evening, Raghav, a wandering poet with a heart full of longing and a soul tethered to the mysteries of the world, finds himself at the gates of the fabled palace. Drawn by its haunting beauty, he steps inside, his steps echoing through the marble corridors. In the heart of the grand hall, beneath a dome of silver and sapphire, Raghav meets Chandini. Draped in flowing garments that shimmer like moonlight, she moves with a grace that seems to defy time itself. Her face, ethereal and radiant, holds a melancholy that pierces Raghav's poetic heart. "Who are you?" he asks, his voice a whisper, as though afraid to disturb the fragile stillness around her. "I am Chandini," she replies, her voice soft and melodic, "the keeper of this cursed palace and a prisoner of its magic. I live only by the grace of the full moon. When its light fades, so do I." Intrigued by her story, Raghav spends the night listening as Chandini recounts the curse that binds her. Centuries ago, she was a fairy who fell victim to a jealous sorcerer's wrath, condemned to exist in isolation under the moonlight. By day and during moonless nights, she fades into shadows, her life reduced to fragments of fleeting moments. Moved by her plight and captivated by her beauty, Raghav begins to visit the palace every full moon. Each time, he brings with him poems, verses spun from the stars and the mysteries of the universe. Under the moon's watchful gaze, they recite verses together, Chandini dancing to the rhythm of his words, her movements imbued with a magic that transcends her curse. Slowly, their bond deepens. Raghav's poems speak of hope, freedom, and love, and Chandini's laughter fills the palace, breaking the silence that has haunted her for centuries. Yet, a shadow looms over their happiness. Chandini reveals the dark secret of her curse. "If we fall in love," she says, her eyes shimmering with unshed tears, "I will vanish forever, and you will never see the light of the moon again." Despite the warning, their love blossoms, defying the constraints of the curse. On the eve of the next full moon, Raghav and Chandini decide to embrace their love, consequences be damned. As the moon rises, Chandini begins her final dance in the palace courtyard, her movements weaving a spell of light and magic. The palace walls tremble, its marble cracking as the curse begins to unravel. Raghav, overcome with emotion, recites his most powerful poem yet, each word a plea to the universe to free Chandini from her torment. The moonlight intensifies, bathing them in its silvery glow. Chandini, her form now radiant and almost blinding, extends her hand to Raghav. "Are you ready?" she asks. "Yes," he replies, his voice steady. "For you, always." In a final burst of magic, the palace dissolves into dust, its curse lifted. Chandini and Raghav are swept into a vortex of light, their forms disappearing into the horizon. When the dust settles, the palace is gone, and the desert is silent once more. Yet, their love remains, immortalized in the poems Raghav left behind. Travelers who pass through the desert tell tales of a wandering poet and a fairy who danced under the moonlight, their love so powerful it broke the boundaries of time and space. And on nights of the full moon, when the sands shimmer like silver, some say they can hear the faint strains of a melody and the soft whispers of a poet reciting verses to his beloved. Moral of the story: love, when true, knows no bounds. It can defy curses, transcend time, and create magic that lives on forever in the hearts of those who dare to believe in it.